Tomorrow, the former president of One Door for Education, the charity at the center of Corrine Brown's corruption trial, is expected to testify first thing in the morning. Carla Wiley has already pleaded guilty and is expected to testify against Brown, who's accused of running a slush fund with money that was supposed to be used for One Door. Joining me now to discuss what comes next week and a look back at what we've seen so far, attorney Rhonda Peoples-Waters, not affiliated with the trial. Thank you, Rhonda. I want to start first with last week. I want to start with the prosecution, the government. What are some takeaways from them, victories that they may have?
Well, certainly the government had several victories last week when they had the donors, the persons that gave money to One Door, come in and testify that they wouldn't have given this money had they known it would have been not used for those charitable purposes.
Hanania and a few other Democratic donors, sure.
Right, Pagic. So several of those hurt, obviously, Corrine Brown. But then you also had the persons who were supposed to be the benefactors, those organizations that the scholarships were supposed to benefit, those persons said, no, we were unaware that she was hosting these fundraisers for the recipients. So those were wins for the government.
Let's move on to the defense now. What can we take away from what the defense has argued so far?
Well, I can tell you, I think that Corrine's biggest win this week was the fact that for the first time we heard that the China students, that trip was paid for out of these One Door funds. That's almost $60,000. And then you also had seniors and others who benefited and went to an inauguration trip, and that's over $90,000. So we never heard that information previously, and it was not necessarily in this indictment.
So that helps her. It shows that there was money going toward children, but it's still not the $800,000 grand total. So that makes a difference?
She certainly has to make sure that she comes up with the shortfall of where's the rest of the money.
Okay, now I want to move on to this week. Very important tomorrow. The head of One Door for Education testifying against her in the morning. What do we expect?
Well, Carla Wiley is expected to testify, and of course, Ronnie Simmons and Von Alexander. So those are all people who were very instrumental in receiving the money, receiving those checks from One Door, and they're very likely going to get on the stand and say, yes, that Corrine Brown knew about this conspiracy, she knew about the unlawful plan, and participated.
I want to ask you, they essentially made deals with the federal government. Does the jury take that into account?
Absolutely. There is going to be an instruction that the judge is going to read to the jurors that they can take into consideration their plea bargains or any interest or gain that they would have which would affect their testimony, and then the jurors can decide if their testimony is credible.
In essence, they're somewhat of a hostile witness because they know that they're on the side against Corrine Brown.
Absolutely, and I think it's going to be just a tough emotional day for Corrine Brown to hear those witnesses.
Now, they go through those. When are we expecting Corrine Brown to testify? That will be the big testimony in all this.
Well, once you get through those witnesses, you still have the government to present the tax fraud witnesses. So it'll be a few days before we even hear from Corrine Brown and her testimony and 30-plus witnesses. So I think that this trial obviously can last for several more days into the next week.
Looking back on it, though, where would you see we are as far as the amount of success the federal government has had in prosecuting this versus the amount of her defense lawyers have had?
Well, at this point, certainly the government is on top, but also we have to remember this is their case in chief, so we would expect that. And it's going to get worse for Corrine Brown in the next few days because the most significant part of their case is about to come, but then she'll be able to rebut that, and of course she can be her own best witness with her own testimony.
And the fact that the money was going toward the Kids to China trip and some of those other trips that you were speaking of, does that imply that there is more than we've heard that her defense?
Absolutely. That was a win for Corrine Brown, the fact that the first time we heard that those persons benefited from the money, and it was not just Corrine who received the funds.
Rhonda Peoples-Waters, thank you for your time.
This
is going to be very interesting to watch in coming days. Our coverage of Corrine Brown's corruption trial does not end here. If you go to newsforjax.com, you can find a breakdown of what we know about the 12 jurors and 4 alternates, as well as background on the 22 charges against the former Congresswoman. You can also look at the slideshow of sketches from our courtroom artist. It's all there right now on newsforjax.com/trial.